I was scrolling, I was scrolling on Twitter yesterday and I came across, oops, not sure you'll be able to see it. Yes, I came across a video of some white lady named Lily talking about race wars. Blacks love talking about race wars, lol. And to be quite honest, what if I said that this lady is not a real racist? Hear me out. You see, in recent times on the internet, people have figured out that rage bait will get them far. So they use it with every topic, including race. And to be quite honest, it works. I mean, even me with my lol people think I like video. This lady, she has tons of people. You have people getting tens of thousands of likes and retweets off of quote tweeting. And they're like, oh, everyone wants to write a think piece on what she says, break it down word for word, giving all the words more publicity. They want to put her in the thumbnails. Yeah, they want to put her in the thumbnails and all, read out her whole ad, tell people go and harass her. They want to quote tweet her. People with bigger pages even will be quote tweeting like, how dare you, giving their own thoughts. And someone like this is just sitting at home cackling. Like, you screaming at someone who doesn't even believe the things they said. I said this in another video, I'm not sure if I'll put it out before this one, but bruv, the people who are constantly talking about black people aren't real racists. These are opportunist rage baiters. They know that if they talk about you're going to be upset and you're going to make all this content, you're going to break everything down, you're going to go to their page and harass them, which what you don't understand is that all of that is clicks. Every time you interact with someone's page, it's a click. Every time you interact with someone's page, it is a click. Technically, even though I haven't read out the full ad or anything, technically you can say that what I have done has even given it traction. True. But I don't really respond to rage bait. I just really wanted to use this as an example and show you guys what you're doing. I mean, if someone says black people are a bunch of screaming chimps, yeah, and you guys are making videos screaming in the replies, well, how have you proved no wrong? You're out here acting like a bunch of screaming monkeys. I am black. I'm keeping that in. I don't care. Yous are acting like a bunch of screaming little apes, man. Stop. It can't be every single thing. You're running down there. That's why they keep making them. That's why they keep making the content, because you're always going to show up and cry. Good God. They know how to get the blacks upset. Tell them that they're inferior. All you have to do is make a all you have to do is make a couple videos and you'll be set. Yes, you have now the audience of racist bots and the hate-watching black people who want to see that person fall. It's like all those people that they get fired from their jobs for making those statements. A lot of them go on to even more successful companies. Like, you're not doing anything. Just ignore. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm looking at my nose. Like, you can tell that I haven't really been talking from them. It's the same things I'm saying, but it's like, for goodness sake. Like, it's like, how do you know? Like, how do you know she doesn't care? Because, I mean, I've only watched like a few seconds of the video, but I've seen a ton of videos like this before. And they all have this like same like tone of speaking that lets you know they don't care. Their eyes are not moving as they're saying what they're saying. The eyes aren't moving. There's no inflection in the voice. It's not raising and lowering. They don't care. They don't care about what they're saying. They don't give a damn. They just know that if they say it, a whole bunch of low IQ people are gonna click. They're gonna click it, they're gonna watch it, they're gonna break it down, and they're going to come back to that person's page every day to see if something bad has happened to them. You're gonna search them, they're like, oh, well, I didn't click on her actual page, I searched that on an external browser. Every single click is an engagement, all of them. There is no way around it. And you can hear how I'm talking with passion, because, well, I care. I care about the topic of rage bait, because how do you use, like, the moment I see this stuff nowadays, I just scroll, because it's like, okay, so okay, so a random lady who I don't know thinks that blacks are inferior. That doesn't mean I have to think that my black ass is inferior. Like, oh, but she does. Like, so? What's happened to me since I found that information out? I haven't broken out in hives. I haven't sneezed once, and I have hay fever, so that's saying something. What's gonna happen? So a random white stranger who you don't know from anywhere, never have to interact with, says blacks are inferior. Now you're losing your mind. Now you're losing your mind, spiraling comment after comment, all caps. Yeah, no, but that's what it is. I ain't even looked at these. Hold on. I mean, if you know a racist, like IRL, like someone who's actively, like, properly racist, IRL, well, to be quite honest, real racists don't interact with you. Unless they're the clan and they want to kill you. But that's a whole nother story. I don't know too much about that, okay? I mean, look at those guys in, like, like Nico and Gideon's videos. You see how they seem like they want to avoid, like, they don't really want to interact. They don't want to interact with black people. That's what actual racists do. They just don't interact. These are... They're not real. They're just saying words because they can. Yeah, the thing is, like, you can always tell when someone doesn't actually care about something. Like I said before, again, the eyes, the corners of the eyes, the mouth, the back, they don't move. The voice doesn't move. The hands don't move. They don't care. They don't care. Like, I think blacks are inferior. You would never win a race war. That doesn't sound like a serious individual. I hate blacks, yeah. And you think that that person's serious. Now, am I saying that you should just be their best friend, the best friend of anyone who says that? No. But, like, leave their comment section alone. You are doing a lot more for them than you are for yourself. You're just spiking your cortisol. Spiking your cortisol for no reason. See, they say that there's no true cause for fibroids, but with the way that black people get easily enraged, none of that is written down, mind you. But with the way that black people get easily enraged, I am actually convinced that may... what, spiking the cortisol levels and insulin, that may actually be the cause of why lots of black women have fibroids. I don't know. Obviously, that is not science. It's me pulling that out my ass. But, like, leave the man alone, man. they like, man, it's just so cringe to watch. And I used to do it too. That's the thing. Maybe that's why I'm so passionate about it. But you're just spinning your wheels trying to come up with the perfect reply, clicking on and off the tweet, clicking on and off the video. All for someone who just said what they said because they could, and not because they even cared. Please stop wasting your own time.